The thing I love about the 5K distance is that you can go and smash them out and recover fairly quickly, bounce back and go again the next weekend. It is just fun trying to bring that 5K time down. So I thought it would be fun to look back on my fastest 5K ever and have a look at what I was doing in my training to see what it is, those special 1%ers that will bring out the very best. I remember running this 5K. I felt good at the time. I knew I was on before I even started. And sometimes you just feel in that shape where it's all going to come together. Look at those splits. Now the thing is, we look at this period of my running a couple of years ago. I had a sweet spot of a few weeks where I was sort of hitting this form, and particularly in the 5K. Following week, the week after this 5K all-time PB, I smashed my PB at my local course as well. And you can see again, super solid, even with these hills in here, with 86 meters of elevation over 5Ks. So what was it that led to this sort of outrageous purple patch in my form? Well, let's go and have a look. Have a look at what I was doing in the lead up. What was I doing differently? And I think we can pick up on some trends, some applications for runners of any ability at any point in their training. Let's go back to this point here. This is a low point. You can see a lung sign. I'm not feeling well. Thinking back, I got COVID in this period and I had to take a break. So let's not ignore that. I think that's significant. You can see some solid training leading up to a marathon before. My body is under fatigue. I hit my marathon. I said grinding it out, a tough one. It was a tough one. Felt it from halfway. The next week I'm recovering. I probably come back a little bit too quick and then have a week of just about no running. So this week of no running is 12 weeks before I'm starting to hit some form. So that's the first thing I've noticed as I look at this data, that I'm taking a chance to have a break. I've done some solid training, built up the case, and then I give my body a chance for a rest, building up again slowly. You can see this slow build up here. Didn't know that this form was coming leading into the week of this 5K PB, and you can see 17 kilometers on a flat road at an easy pace. This is longer than my normal Monday, a fairly standard Tuesday session for me, 6 400s and 18 kilometers. The next day, 18 kilometer midweeker at a strong, decent pace. Looking at the Thursday now, 15 kilometers, and I ran a 10K on grass in the afternoon. This is a fairly standard week. It's a good week for sure. 15Ks on the Friday. Now, that is not an easy week. I have not tapered into this fast attempt. Oh my goodness, I even ran to and from work up and down a hill in the afternoon on Friday. My warm-up for my PB attempt. It's a quick warm-up. I'm running short on time. 1.4K is nowhere near enough, but I have done a warm-up. And then there it is, my PB. Interestingly, it's a little bit in this. You see, this is my PB course. This is my family, my extended family's course, and I'm there to visit them. It's for a birthday. There's people around. It's an occasion. And so I'm motivated to run fast. And I think that helps as well. Unconsciously, having these special occasions will help you to run faster. If it's like a milestone for you, if it's a special event, all of these things I find bring out the best in you. The run-of-the-mill, average week, even if you think you're motivated to go and smash out a PB, it's not quite enough. You need that extra edge, especially when your PBs are few and far between because you've been running for so long. Those special moments like it's my anniversary of running, it's my birthday, there's my family around, whatever it is, gives you that extra drive that unconsciously it's hard to reproduce. And so same again with the next week. My family came along to the park run, my local park run, having it in my mind that I'd gone fast the week before helped me drive me towards that fast time as well on my local course, my local hilly course. These good times come in a series. So when you're in that good stretch of form, make the most of it. It won't stay around forever. But let's see the training leading up, because these runs don't come out of nowhere. So you can see I'm leading back in. Let's look at 8 weeks out and see how we're leading in here. So after some sickness, I've built back up to my standard amount of Ks. And I've got a big long run in there. I've got a reasonable park run. It's not near the fast one that I was building up to yet, but you can see I'm getting some solid runs in. Do I have a particular session this week? Well, I have a fairly big midweek run. My session day on a Tuesday. It's nothing special 8 weeks out. It's actually not special at all. I'm still feeling a little bit underdone. 8 weeks out, there is nothing special there, just a lot of easy mileage. What about 7 weeks out? What am I doing 7 weeks out leading up to my PB? This will be interesting. It's a slow, gradual development usually towards our PBs. Again, it's nearly identical. It's a large week in volume. I've got my big long run there. A pretty interesting park run. It's much quicker than the week before. Bit of motivation there, a competitor from the other side of the world, and that pushed me along, gave me a bit of a kick that I needed. Let's go and have a look at sessions that I may have done. Feeling on the up compared to the same run last week. So helpful to do a similar run week to week so you can track your progress. Big tip there. And feeling on the up, it's great to take notes too of how your training's going, because it helps you look back like we are doing on how things were going. And you can see much stronger pace here. It's not yet strong. I wouldn't say it's strong, but you can see I'm trending in the right direction 7 weeks out. 6 weeks out, we're looking at the same days for my sessions on Tuesday. I don't imagine many people will be running the same sort of distances. It's all relative. I think the thing we can notice here is 6 weeks out, my training takes a dip. That's a fair bit less than the week before. My long run is still fairly solid. Same distance, big long run. My park run is very similar to the week before, so I'm maintaining that good pace. I'm happy with this time. But there was something here that helped me take that dive. In 6 weeks' time, I'm going to take a minute off that time. What can we pick up here? I take a break on the Monday. The reason for the lower Ks, I've taken a day off. And so significant again. My body is getting the rest it needs. And looking at this, you can see that recovery is as big, if not more important, than the training you're doing. 5 weeks out, we're closing in now. What is the secret sauce? That's what we're looking for. We've got some hints so far, but I don't think we've quite closed in on what's really making the difference. Now I bumped the Ks up a little bit again this week compared to the other one. The long run's still in place, consistent, chipping away another few seconds. So a couple of seconds quicker. Our Saturday run, our Saturday 5K, the distance we're working on, our Saturday 5K is a couple of seconds quicker, maintaining this quick pace. It's not our peak that we're going to rise to, but 3 weeks in a row, we've chipped away with a great time, sparked by that bit of competition there. So we're maintaining these faster 5Ks on Saturday. We've got some interesting easy running here. Our Tuesday session, the staple session. Would love to do more, but one session a week, a solid session a week, it goes to show, is often all you need. I've done more sessions in the past, but you can see here, nothing too special. I'm not maxing out, and that's important. I'm not busting my gut with these sessions. They're quick, but relatively speaking, the pace is not insane. The sessions aren't long, 20 minutes max of faster interval running. And we'll talk about that in a future video. It's very important that you understand what is giving you benefit in your sessions and what is superfluous, over the top, because if you're doing too much, you're wearing your body down. You're not going to be able to hit the next day as hard, and you're really increasing your risk of injury. So we'll talk about that in a future video. Looking forward to that video. 4 weeks out, getting exciting now. What are we doing? Long runs a little shorter, not significant. It's hillier. Bit of traveling this week. I'm out on the road, doing some adventuring, which are meaning I'm getting a couple of longer runs in. This is because I'm exploring a new place. I'm motivated. I'm interested. My body's getting different stimulus. It's a different climate. 19 Ks, 24.5 Ks, 21 Ks over 3 days. These are big, big Ks. And so this may be part of what's contributing to what is coming in just a few short weeks' time. That run's a bit crazy. Let's have a quick look at this run. 24.5 Ks midweek at 4:30 pace. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. 4 at around 3-minute pace, and how long? 51, about 1.5 minutes each. And you can see if we zoom in on the map, I've found a track. Wow, what a discovery. I've found a tartan track, something that I do not have at home, nowhere near me. And so on my travels, I've found this tartan track and I've gone for some hot laps around it, managing to hit some good paces. And you can see just single laps. Wow. Yep, single laps at a faster pace. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not overdoing anything here, but I'm getting the pace up. Is this significant? I think so. It's a big run in the middle. I've found a track. I've got some fast laps in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really interesting that I am not doing heaps of reps in my sessions. They're at a targeted pace and they are just enough. Just enough is what you want. Many people go and do way too many repetitions, burn themselves too hard. Okay, this is a significant moment in the training. 3 weeks out, fastest since February. Signs of something good to come. Wow, let's have a look at the splits here. 316, 332, 315, 316, 324 around my local course. Signs of things to come. That session around the track. 4 1-lap repeats at a fast pace. Next week, fastest run of the year. Fastest 5K of the year. Tuesday session, it's back on. Nothing special again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 short repetitions. I'm not even hitting anything particularly fast there. 2 weeks out, what are we doing now? I'm going to go and copy this. I'm going to do this again. See if it works a second time round. And notice my Ks are down from what they had been. I'm not overdoing it. I think that's part of the recipe here. There's a time for punching out the Ks, going for distance, running every day. But when we are looking for our best to sort of blossom out of the fertile soil of our training, we are looking for rest days. Rest days are so key. We want to put the big sessions in, but we want to recover. Smooth and fast. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Smooth, fast, and very quick. So the pace is on. You can see I'm stringing together these weekly fast 5Ks. And this time, it's not as fast as the week before. But you can see it. It feels smooth. It's not at a hard effort. I'm hitting these paces without busting myself. Interesting. So I'm laying down a nice, smooth, efficient 5K. I've taken the Monday off again. Smart move, Thomas. Pay attention. Do that more often. And this session, I'm starting to get into it here. You can see the pace is up 30 minutes. Okay, it's not massive. I've got a few sprints in at the end. I'm getting the really fast running in here too. 1 week to go. What are we doing? The Ks are down again. Slightly down, but they're down. Long run's still there. It's a staple. Park run is there. How fast is it? It's not fast. It's an easy one. What a surprise. It's an easy one. Fascinating. So fast building up, and then a week of smooth, easy fast, I would call that. My session I'm feeling drained. Interesting. Perhaps why my Ks for this week are slightly less. My session is shorter. You can see it's 15 minutes. My paces are down. So my session is shorter. I'm not feeling as good. And sometimes it's like that. We're not feeling our best leading up. It's causing, though, our body to take a break that we might not otherwise. So key. We're taking a break. We're freshening up. We've ramped up the pace slowly and gradually. We've got some spiky, speedy sessions in. And then after a week that is completely non-surprising, we get this, a session here. More sprightly. Was it the cooler weather, better sleep, stretching, newer shoes? For some reason, I'm feeling fresh. I'm heading in with a week to go and my session is fresh. Starting here with a nice 3-minute at half marathon pace. Another couple of minutes, slightly faster, 10K pace. Another one, 10K pace. And then let's spike it up. And you can see the total session time is about 20 minutes. That is perfection. 20 minutes is all you need. You can see my pace is up. Look at that. Jogging recoveries. There's my session the week before. And I'm feeling it. That's important. Don't push when you're not feeling it. I'm feeling it. I've had a little break. I'm away again, camping. And I've got a couple of fun runs here, out on a rail trail, having some fun, warming up. And then warmed up, I run my fastest time at my local course of the year so far. And boom, here we go. The next week, I'm about to smash my PB. That's the lead up. That's what it looked like. Now, out of my dozen years of running, this is my peak 5K. And this is what it leads to. Week in, week out, I'm having a go at running a fast 5K. Out of over 400 attempts at running fast, this is the series of 8 weeks that have led up to my best. What can you see here? Let me know in the comments. Be interested to see the patterns that you observe. But I think it shows that you don't need a lot of speed work. You don't need a lot of Ks, especially compared to what my training was previously and what it can be at times. My Ks are slightly lower than what I'm able to run during the week. My sessions are solid, but it's based on feel. I'm not going too hard. I'm not going too long. I have those fun sort of traveling type runs where I'm going and just enjoying my running. And we have the rest. The rest is so important. If you take nothing else away, take that. The rest, the recovery, the rebuilding is as important as whatever sessions you do. Look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing more in the next video.